Hello everyone, welcome back to our Java programming series. Today we are going to talk about classes and objects. If you are learning object-oriented programming, this is where it all begins. So stick around to learn the foundation of OOP in Java. So let's start with a simple question. What is class? Think of a class as blueprint for creating object. It defines the properties, or I can say attribute, and the behavior, or I can say method, that the object created from the class will have. So in simple term, the class represents a group of objects having similar properties and behavior. Like take a example, I can say a class name as a car, and we can have multiple properties and car having feature start and end, that is called method. For now, just understand like this one. So how we can create a class? In Java, a class is defined using the class keyword followed by the class name. Class name always start with capital letter. Inside the class, you can declare instance variable, or I can say properties of the object, and method, which are the behavior. So let's see how we can create a simple class of a car. So here we define a car class with three attributes: brand, color, year, and the class also has a method that is called start engine, which will print the message when it's called. For now, please ignore what is method. In upcoming videos we are going to learn. So car is a class and it have brand, color, year. That means we have different brands in the car: Tata, Tesla, Kia, Hyundai, and all will comes under car. So let's talk about what is object. An object, on other hand, is an instance of a class. It represents a real world entity that you can interact with your code. For example, if we have a car class, you can create individual car object like my car or your car with different attributes. So how we can create the object? To create a object, you have to use a keyword that is called new, and you can see the example here. First of all, you have to use the class name. After that, you can define your object name. It is depend on the user. Whatever object name you want, you can define. And after that, try to use the new keyword, then use the class name. So using that approach, you can easily create your class. So you can see how I have created a object for the class car. So car is a class name, then object name equal to new keyword, then car class. And you have to use open and close parenthesis. For now, just understand like this one, and in the next video we are going to create the object and class with the code, then you will easily understand. So why use classes and object? Classes and object allow you to organize and structure your code more efficiently. They help in reusability, making it easier to manage larger projects. Instead of writing repetitive code, you can define the class once and create multiple objects from that. Also, class help you to follow the principle of object oriented programming, that means encapsulation, inheritance, and so many things that we are going to explore in upcoming videos. So in the next video we are going to learn instance variable and method.